Hello, friends. We have a short message from this week's sponsor. What's a game where no one wins? The waiting game. When it comes to hiring, don't wait for great talent to find you. Find them first with Indeed. When you're hiring, you need Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills, Indeed's a powerful hiring platform that can help you do it all. With Instant Match, over 80% of employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job, according to Indeed Data US. Finding great talent doesn't have to be a second job. You can hire faster and better with Indeed. With Indeed's matching platform, you'll find who you need. One of the things we love about Indeed is that it makes hiring all in one place so easy because Indeed does the hard work for you. Indeed shows you candidates whose resumes on Indeed fit your description immediately after you post, so you can hire faster. Even better, Indeed's the only job site where you only pay for applications that meet your must-have requirements. Join more than 3 million businesses worldwide that use Indeed to hire great talent fast. Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/sleeptight. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/sleeptight. Indeed.com/sleeptight. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Hello, friends, and welcome to Sleep Tight Stories. Barker is a cute dog who loves his family. Every morning he runs in circles, as it helps him hold on until Susie can take him outside to do his business. Susie thinks this is funny and eats her breakfast before she takes him out because she doesn't understand. One morning, after a long day at the park, extra food at dinner, and some treats from Susie, Barker's running in circles doesn't help, and Susie is not quick enough. The dog who pooped on the carpet. Even though it was early morning, Barker was running around in circles, which everyone thought was cute. Lately, this had become Barker's morning routine. As soon as his friend Susie woke up and came out to the kitchen, he would spring into action. He did it so often that the carpet in the family room was worn out where he ran. "Look, Mom, Barker has the zoomies again," Susie yelled as she went to get a bowl of cereal. Barker had tried everything. He tried sitting perfectly still. He tried crossing his legs. He tried counting to 100 times. But nothing worked, except running in circles. He didn't want to have an accident. That would not be good, and it would go against all his training. He was too proud for accidents. So Barker ran around until Susie remembered to take him outside so that he could do his business. Barker was a puppy of indeterminate origin. He looked like a Labrador, but had tiger stripes. He was strong and proud like a Doberman, but was as soft as a poodle. Barker lived with his family in a cozy little town called Boneyville, a near-perfect place for a young, playful, and curious puppy like him to live. There were many parks to play in, friends to meet up with, and importantly to Barker, lots and lots of squirrels. Barker was a well-trained dog, but squirrels were his weakness. He liked nothing more than to chase squirrels up trees whenever he could. One day he chased a squirrel for over 3 hours, exhausting himself and Susie, who didn't let him off his leash again for a whole week. What they didn't realize was that the squirrels played a trick on Barker by taking turns getting him to chase them. Today, it was sunny and warm, which meant a trip to the park with Susie. They spent hours outside playing, much longer than they usually did. Barker got to play with his friends at the dog park, go for a long walk, and even play fetch. And best of all, Barker even got a chance to chase a few squirrels. Barker didn't know that his family had decided to surprise him with a beautiful new carpet for their family room. It was soft and fluffy, just perfect for snuggling. And importantly, it could endure all the running that Barker did in the morning. No more worn-out circles. Barker and Susie arrived home starving. But before they ate, Barker immediately noticed the new carpet in the family room. He was overjoyed and couldn't resist the temptation to run and slide on the carpet, leaving paw prints everywhere. This time, the paw prints would disappear with a simple wipe. His family was happy. He was so happy that they decided to feed him extra food at dinner, which Barker, being a dog, ate as quickly as he could. Seeing that Barker was still a little hungry, Susie snuck a piece of her pizza under the table for him to eat. And again, when her parents weren't watching, she gave him all of her Caesar salad. Susie liked pizza more than salad. After eating so much, Barker was tired and went to the family room, got cozy on the new comfy carpet, and promptly fell asleep. The following day, Barker woke up suddenly. His stomach was gurgling and making funny noises. He didn't feel so well. So he did what always worked before. He started running around in circles on the carpet in the family room. "I hope Susie takes me outside soon," he thought, running even faster. A short time later, Susie came out for breakfast and saw Barker running around in circles. "Hey, Mom, I think Barker is going crazy. He's got the zoomies already," she yelled as she went to get her cereal for breakfast. Then, as she sat down at the table, she heard a low, soft howl. And then another, and then another. "Uh-oh," she said out loud. "That's the sound that Barker makes when he does his business outside." Poor Barker couldn't hold it in any longer, and he accidentally pooped right on the new carpet. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. What a stinky mess. "Mom and Dad," Susie yelled. "Barker has made a huge stinky mess. I think I need your help. The whole house is starting to smell." When the rest of his family came out, they were shocked to see what had happened. They weren't angry with Barker, but they were worried that maybe he wasn't feeling well. They decided to take Barker to the vet right away to make sure he was all right, and they left the carpet cleaning for later. Barker was upset and sad. He had an accident. Good dogs don't have accidents. The vet gave Barker an exam and a little medicine and decided to keep him in the back of the office for a few hours in case he had another episode. "Hello there, young pup. My name is Max. Why are you looking so sad?" A much older dog that was sitting in the cage beside Barker asked. "Hi, my name is Barker," he said quietly without looking up. "I'm sad because I had an accident." "Oh, really? It sounds really serious. What kind of accident did you have?" Max asked. "I pooped on the carpet. I'm trained to not make those kinds of mistakes." "Is that all? I've pooped so many times on the floor that they used to call me Max Doo-Doo, the Poopinator," Max said proudly. "Really? I thought only bad dogs pooped on the floor," Barker said. After seeing Max become more serious, he continued, "Sorry, that's what I had been taught. I don't mean you are a bad dog or anything." "Ha ha ha. Don't worry. Look, we all make mistakes." One time when I was a pup, my family was preparing for a special celebration, and there was this delicious cake sitting on the kitchen counter. I can still smell it. It was so good. Well, I hadn't been fed yet that day, and I was unable to resist the smell. So I jumped up to have a lick or a bite, and I accidentally knocked the cake onto the floor, creating a huge mess of frosting and crumbs. Wow, did your family get angry at you? I don't think they were very pleased, but they didn't get angry. I did help them clean it up after all. I seem to remember being better fed after that. There was another time when my family decided to paint their whole house and forgot to keep me outside. Like you, I was young and curious and saw all these cans of colorful paint lined up in the hallway. So I went to investigate, and I accidentally knocked over a can of bright red paint, creating a large puddle that, in my panic, I stepped into. Running away, I think I left paw prints all over the house. I thought it looked nice, but my family disagreed. "Were you punished?" Barker asked. "No, but I learned to be more careful, and I've been spending more time outside since," Max replied. "But even outside, you can make some kind of mistake. My family was once working on a beautiful garden, planting flowers and vegetables. I liked to dig for bones, so I thought I would help. But I got a little carried away and started digging up all their plants and rolling around in the mud, creating all kinds of chaos as they tried to stop me. I just wanted to help, but sometimes I just don't know when to stop, at least when mud is involved." And they still weren't angry? Nope. They trained me to keep away from their garden, and I didn't do it again. My point is, Barker, we all make mistakes. It's part of the process of growing into a big dog like myself. You seem to learn from your accidents. I'm not sure what I could do so that I don't poop on the floor again. Maybe you need to find a way to tell your family it's time to take you outside. My family and I have it down. But in the beginning, I used to bark and stand at the door until one of them came and took me for a walk. Maybe you can try that. Just then, the vet came in and said, "Barker, your family has come to get you, and I see no reason why you can't go home. So let's go, little guy." "It was nice to meet you, Max," Barker said as he walked away with the vet. "Thank you for all your help." "Take care, little pup," Max replied. Inspired by Max's words, Barker decided to try something different from now on. No more running in circles in the morning, he thought. The following day, the sun was shining, and it was sure to be another beautiful day to visit the park. When Susie got up and went to the kitchen, she saw Barker sitting patiently by the back patio door. "Good morning, Barker. No funny zoomies this morning?" Susie asked. As she went to get her cereal, Barker barked. Laughing, Susie said, "What is it, Barker? Do you see a squirrel outside?" As Susie was going to sit down at the table to eat her cereal, Barker barked again, louder this time, and at the same time looked out the patio door. "Are you trying to tell me to take you outside to do your business? You are so smart," Susie said, laughing. "Okay, little pup. I guess we don't want another messy incident like yesterday. I'll start taking you outside before I have my morning cereal from now on." Barker would still run around in circles, but now, instead of doing it so that he wouldn't have an accident, he did it to make his family laugh. And that's the end of this story. Good night. Sleep tight.